Hey, but top 5 favorite shoes.
Top 5, I'll go with Jordan 11, Griffey 1.
Yeah, can't forget the Griffies.
Air Max 95 or 97 or 90, one of those 3. Let's see, I'm not going to count Air Mags because I don't wear them. We'll say Jordan 1.
Okay.
You know what, Jordan 4 maybe. Jordan 4s I wore at
I like it.
Yeah.
Mike, hit him with the question that we always use.
Okay, yeah. If you could have a dinner party and you could invite 3 guests, dead or alive, who are you inviting?
Ooh, I mean, if it's dead, I'd invite my grandpa, right? I'd invite, let's see. I'd invite probably people from the past to see. That's a great question.
Man, there's so many of them.
So many.
For example, I always go Ocho Cinco. That's because I'm a Bengals fan. So, you know, it's impartial, but I go Muhammad Ali and I go a little eye candy, Carrie Underwood.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yes, for me, like, I'd say like family members and friends that have passed away, but like we won't count that because that's kind of the obvious stuff. I'd say outside of that, let's see.
I know you got enough power to meet anybody you want.
Oh, it's not. I'm fortunate enough to like do things like be on the road with Prince and stuff. So like, that's an incredible experience. I mean, maybe like somebody like Kirby Puckett, who I never got the chance to like meet and talk to.
Great choice.
That passed away. I'm trying to think of just like the icons in the
so
field,
for example, my 3 are
Pac. Oh, you have to say Pac just to see that energy.
Oh yeah,
that's it.
Got him on my wall too.
Yeah, right as you said,
I got juice. I had to get juice on my wall. I was like, yo, fuck that. I got to be the one to have juice. You know what I'm saying? You got to rock out with Bishop on your fucking wall because that's the top of Pac.
Hell yeah, I love it.
And my 3 answers to the question, it's always Tupac, Seth Rogen for my comedian because he's from Vancouver. And then I always go Hulk Hogan. I know Nick Hogan was rolling with you guys back in the day a little bit.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Nick.
Yeah. So I mean Hulk Hogan, and then if I had to go with some eye candy, it's got to be Shakira.
I'm not mad at that. I didn't think. Yeah, maybe Marilyn Monroe, right? Just to like see, like,
good call.
See, the craziest thing is
it was the biggest superstar in that world, right?
Right. And the craziest thing is mine's will be, man, I ain't gonna lie, because I got him on my wall. Nip. I gotta have Nip because I've been rocking with him since the Bullets Ain't Got No Name on it, volume 1 and 2. My favorite one I always wanted to meet is, oh my God, there's so many of them because I rock with a lot of them. Man, it would be Andre 3000. And if I wanted eye candy, I always want Halle Berry.
You know
what I'm saying? Choice.
Shout out to Halle Berry.
For real. I had the thing about her since Boomerang.
Do you follow
all the old school references, all those like 90s references, man?
I know, man. We love 90s, bro. You know it. Golden era.
Yeah, and I'm the same age as you, DJ Skee. We're both in 83, baby.
Yeah.
I'm just a January.
Speaking of Nip though, speaking of Nip, I had to say this. Speaking of Nip though, how was it working on those classic albums? Because Hustle in the House was basically like, one of his, peak of his songs. I remember when the Hustle in the House came out, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't know it was on that mixtape. So how was it working with Nipsey?
Man, Nip was incredible, right? Like, is inspiring. All the stories are true that everybody says. I was fortunate not only to work with him and put together, his early mixtapes, do a bunch of projects, but actually managed him. It was more than management. I didn't really want to do management, so we were business partners for a couple of years and putting him out as he was transitioning off his label and going independently. And just the guy knew exactly what he wanted. Was always so like curious and so thirsty for knowledge and so well read, so well spoken, even though, he comes from the grimiest, one of the grimiest places on the earth. I mean, he's not supposed to make it out of there. It was always He was always about a couple of things. One, empowering his community, empowering those behind him and showing them the way. and then learning from others so he could do that and take them from that. And it's like all the stories and everything is 100% true. When he passed away, you know, obviously we were all shocked and just crushed, but seeing the impact, like I didn't even realize the impact that he had. It was, you know, the equivalent. It felt like, you know, I wasn't here when Pac passed away, but the city shut down. It was like the same when Kobe passed, like they were on the same levels here in LA, which is crazy because Kobe's, you know, worldwide icon. Nipsey, even statistically didn't have the sales, right? That would, you would think, like there's a lot of artists with bigger sales, but nobody had the impact. And that's because he was so real and gave back and so authentic. So everything that you see is true and facts about him.
What was your first CD?
What was my first CD?
Yeah.
Or first record?
First cassette. MC Hammer.
Okay.
I like it.
That was my first cassette.
Which one? Which album?
Fuck. Too Legit to Quit, whatever was on that, right?
Yeah. Too Legit. Yeah, Too Legit to Quit. Hey.
So
I had to too.
Yeah, my first one, my first tape. Right. My first tape was, of course, the Ice Cube Death Certificate, and then
that's a much better one.
Yeah, and then this is where it gets iffy. My first ever CD I ever had, I believe it was, I don't know, 95 when the All-Star game was in Vancouver, the hockey game. It was my birthday. We went to the All-Star game. I got my first CD in my whole life. It was Shoop by Salt and Peppa, that CD.
Wow, I love Salt and Peppa. I'm not mad at that. I think my first CD was actually Pearl Jam. I think my favorite.
I like it.
I like Pearl Jam. Hey, Pearl Jam is the motherfucking shit. I remember used to watching that on MTV. I forgot which one it was, man, but I was like, what the fuck? This Pearl Jam was the shit.
Pearl Jam did one music video that was so dope, and then they're like, we can't ever top Jeremy. We retire from music.
Oh, no, yeah, Jeremy's falling.
And then they never did another music video. Is that not crazy? They're like, yeah, we retire. They won like an award for video of the year, and they're like, we're done.
Yeah, they was done. You know what? My first,
and they still became so big. Like, imagine how much bigger they would have been in the '90s in the heart of the music video era if they were actually putting out music videos.
Yeah, they would be topped up. The crazy thing is, my first CD that I ever bought was Busy Bones' Heaven's Movie, because that motherfucking Thugs Cry came out. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get that bitch.
You're a few younger. Exactly. You're a few years younger than us old folk here, there, Prince.
Yeah. I mean,
DJ Skee, you ever been to Vancouver by any chance?
Yeah, he did say that.
Of course. Okay,
I missed that.
Of course, and I was just in Canada a couple weeks ago.
Hey, you want to come back to Vancouver? I'll take you to a Canuck game. We can roll Let's 5. Go. Hey, you come here to visit.
This would be his dream.
Let's go.
For sure.
That would be his dream, for real.
He's got season tickets. He ain't bluffing. If you want to go to a game, you're in Vancouver.
He ain't casting.
But I got you. I'm hoping to have Terrence Metcalf, DK's dad, come in because we had him on the show, and then
that's awesome.
And then Lofa Tatupu, the Seahawk as well. I got 2 more for you if you got the time.
Yeah.
Perfect. Favorite movie?
Godfather 2.
Okay.
Nice.
I thought you were going to say. Yeah, go ahead.
With the favorite sports movie, then.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite sports movie.
Love Major League.
Ooh, good one. That's a good one.
Let's see. Probably I'll stick it. Yeah. There's some great ones. I'll say Major League.
Ryan always goes with Rudy because he looks like him, and he thinks he's
great.
Rudy.
Hey, yeah, I feel like Rudy every time I run out onto the ice in beer league hockey.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Why are you running onto the ice?
I know. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, idiot.
I was about to say, since you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, who was your favorite player?
Moss,
hands down.
Oh yeah, Randy Moss is the boss for real.
He's probably my favorite player of all time too. To be honest, seeing that Culpepper to Moss all day long.
Throw it deep. Just throw it deep. He'll catch it.
Right.
Hey, that's why I'm happy my Bengals signed his kid. I hope he actually makes it.
Yeah, I do too, man. It'd be a great story.
If you could take a time machine back to any era of life, it doesn't have to be our lifetime, but any era, where would you take it?
Ooh, I don't know if you go forward or backwards, right? Like, I'd be interested to see. I'd probably go forward.
I never thought about forward.
I'd go forward.
Okay.
So if DJ Skee, if you had to right now, you had to call one person or FaceTime one person, who would it be?
And would they answer?
FaceTime one person, dead or alive.
Game.
Well, yeah, right now. If you had to FaceTime someone right now, who would answer?
Who would answer?
Yeah,
everybody would answer, I think, right?
Yeah, they would.
That's facts. Facts.
Let's see. Yes, I mean Snoop's always on FaceTime, so that's the dog father. So.
Oh yeah, dog father.
Snoop
Doggy
dog.
Yeah.
It was kind of a trick question. One of our last ones we like to throw in there, a trick question, just to see if you would actually pick up the phone and call him, the one, and just to see how that went.
Yeah.
Do you have a dream? Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, I was just going to hit up the same thing you were just about to say. If you had a dream collab, who would it be with?
Ooh, right. Great question. I've got something huge coming out at Comic-Con that I'm so excited about. That's a dream collab just based on the brand that's there. I want to do, I did a dream collab earlier this year with Minnesota Twins for the 91 World Series 30th anniversary. That's the moment that got me into sports. So that was literally probably, I did a backpack, a 4-pack capsule, a backpack, a pennant, and 2 banners. So that was 100% a dream collab. Doing the right Nike shoe probably, right? Like that has to
be. That's sweet.
Jordan.
Then while we're on that, then are we over music, or are you just too big now to do music still? Because you're still putting out
music's involved in everything that I do.
Yeah,
I feel you.
And then
music what do you feel? Never leave.
What do you feel about the state of hip hop then these days?